St. Elms Academy stood on a hill overlooking Lucknow, casting long shadows over the town as the sun set. The sprawling Victorian mansion had once been a grand palace, echoing with the laughter of royalty. Now it served as a prestigious school, its halls filled with the chatter of students. It was known for its strict rules and even stricter headmistress, Mrs. Adishi, whose stern gaze could silence even the most rebellious student. But most of all, it was known for the East Wing, a place shrouded in mystery and fear. The East Wing had been sealed off for decades, its doors locked and its windows boarded up. A devastating fire had ravaged it, claiming the lives of several students in a tragic blaze that left the walls blackened and the air thick with sorrow. Legend had it that their souls still haunted the charred remains, their whispers echoing through the empty halls at night. No one dared to go near it, not even the bravest of students or the most curious of teachers. The heavy oak door was always locked, a constant reminder of the tragedy that had befallen the school. It stood as a silent sentinel, guarding the secrets of the past and the restless spirits that lingered within.
I heard a new girl say she saw a light in one of the windows last night. It was strange because no one ever goes there after dark. The East Wing has been abandoned for years.
Ria, a bright but rebellious girl, sat with her friends under the old banyan tree. The tree was their sanctuary, a place where they felt safe to share their deepest secrets and wildest stories. It was their usual spot for sharing secrets and stories. They had spent countless nights here, weaving tales of mystery and adventure. Tonight the story was about the East Wing. The old, creepy building had always been a source of fascination and fear.
Don't be ridiculous. It's been sealed shut for years. No one can get in or out.
Vikram, the school bully, scoffed. He always dismissed their stories, but deep down even he was curious. But Ria was intrigued. There was a glint in her eye, a thirst for adventure. She loved the thrill of the unknown.
What if it's true? What if someone or something is in there?
She whispered, and the others leaned closer. The air was thick with anticipation and fear. They knew they had to find out the truth, no matter the cost. Later that night, as the school slept, Ria found herself staring at the East Wing. Anjali's words echoed in her mind. A dare had been made. She crept down the darkened hallway, her heart pounding. Vikram and Anjali trailed behind, their faces pale in the moonlight. Ria felt a chill run down her spine as she reached the heavy oak door. Taking a deep breath, she pushed the door open. The air inside was thick with dust and the smell of decay. The only sound was their own ragged breathing. The East Wing was a graveyard of memories. Charred furniture lay scattered like fallen soldiers. The air was heavy with a sense of dread.
April 10th, 1925. The fire started in the kitchen. We are trapped. Please, someone help us.
The words sent shivers down her spine. The diary was filled with fear and desperation. Suddenly, a cold wind swept through the room, extinguishing their only lantern. The darkness was immediate and suffocating, wrapping around them like a thick, inescapable blanket. Screams echoed around them, disembodied and full of terror. The sound seemed to come from everywhere and nowhere, bouncing off the walls and filling their ears with dread. Then they saw it. A figure emerged from the shadows, engulfed in flickering flames. The fire danced around its form, casting eerie shadows on the walls and floor. It was as if the darkness itself had come alive. Its eyes glowed with an eerie light, piercing through the darkness. They were trapped, unable to move, their bodies frozen in fear. The figure lunged towards them, its fiery hand outstretched. The heat was intense, almost unbearable, as if the flames could consume them at any moment. Ria screamed and slammed the diary shut. Her heart pounded in her chest, the sound of her own heartbeat echoing in her ears. When she opened her eyes, The figure was gone. The room was silent, the darkness no longer threatening but still oppressive. They were back in their dorm room. The morning light filtering through the window. The warmth of the sun was a stark contrast to the cold fear that had gripped them moments before. Had it all been a dream? The line between reality and nightmare was blurred, leaving them questioning their own sanity. Ria opened the diary again, her hands trembling. She had to know if what she had seen was real or just a figment of her imagination. A new entry in her own handwriting made her blood run cold. The words seemed to leap off the page, each letter a reminder of the terror she had just experienced. It simply read, "We are still here." The message was clear. The nightmare was far from over. Like and subscribe for more horror stories.